because it's like, boy, like there is so much evil. Islam is everywhere now. It's crazy. People have no idea just how close Jesus is, just based on where the world is now, where it's so corrupted and evil. But I'm kind of afraid to post it on here because, there's all the pew-pews and just all kinds of stuff that I'm sure TikTok will not allow. So it's hard to know what to do with that. No, we don't have to know the day or hour, the exact day or hour, but like, as I've been saying a lot, that like, neither does a woman in labor or a Jew in Jesus' day. Neither of them knew the exact day or hour they were going to get married or give birth. But they still knew the approximate time. They still knew it was very, very soon. Like, you can only get so close to giving birth until you can get a really good idea of when it's about to happen. It can't be much longer. Like, eventually the baby has to come out, and we are in the birth pangs. The Bible says that the generation that sees all the signs will be the last generation before the end. We have all the signs now. People say, oh, but they were saying it back in the 80s too. No, I heard from someone that lived through that even they said that it didn't even line up with the Bible, what they were saying back then. Like, it didn't even make sense then. But clearly it does now. All of the signs are here and have been here for months, if not years. The red heifer was sacrificed July 1st of this year. The third temple already had their cornerstones built.
They have the cornerstone ready. They are building the stones off-site. They have a quarry. They have the stonemasons, and they know exactly what they're doing and what their plan is. Check this out. This interview is called Stones of Glory Building the Third Temple. This guy is building the stones for the Beit HaMikdash, which means the third temple. And he was a home builder, but it didn't work out for him. He said he had a vision pop down into his mind and showed him exactly how to make these blocks and how to fashion this temple.
And the flags and the road signs for it have been up for months. And I heard something about they're currently working on the elevator. They've been working on the elevator for it. Like, they're building it, guys. And we don't even need to have it completed before the rapture. All it needs to be finished by is the middle of the tribulation. But we won't even be here for that, because God's children are not appointed to wrath and never have been. They weren't appointed to God's flood, and they were given an escape as well in Sodom and Gomorrah. We cannot, listen to this, listen. We cannot have an escape from the tribulation without leaving this earth. To think that you can survive on this earth through the whole tribulation, you have no idea what tribulation even means. It means a time of great suffering. What's going to happen during the tribulation? Well, at some point, it says that 1/3 of the grass will be burnt up. 1/3 of the earth will be burnt. It'll just be gone. It'll be burnt. 5.6 billion with a B people will die when it's all over. That's the equivalent of the total amount that died from World War II, happening every 20 days over the period of 7 years. And you might say, where does it say that in the Bible? I don't know the exact verses and stuff where it, because you have to do the math. You have to figure out, this stuff is really deep and complex. Now, I learned that statistic from Captain Cookie, and he knows his stuff. So I trust it. I mean, obviously we know that most people won't survive the tribulation. 5.6 billion, that's most of the world. Aren't there, I don't know, are there only like 8 billion people in the world right now? I don't know, but yeah, guessing the date wrong doesn't make this stuff false. It just means that wasn't the date. It's still abundantly obvious to those paying attention and studying this stuff that it's still insanely soon. I can't and will never promise you an exact date, and anyone who keeps accusing me of that has not been paying attention to a single word I've been saying. But scripturally speaking, I am promising you that it will happen in our lifetime. You know, and please don't assume that I'm trying to make the rapture happen sooner, as if I could have any control over that, over God's perfect plan that He set in stone long before we even ever existed. Believe it or not, my life is now the best it's ever been, and at this point, I honestly am genuinely really hoping that the rapture isn't as soon as it seems. Yet at the same time, I will absolutely never complain about going home to heaven at whatever time God has decided is the perfect time, because obviously God's plans in His place, our home in heaven, is far infinitely greater than anything here in this life on earth. So I hope that blessed someone, because Jesus really is at the door. Like, he's just about here. And again, like, I just can't stress enough, like, I'm actually really hoping it doesn't happen as soon as I think it's gonna happen. Like, I have so much going on in my life. Like, I have things that I've been waiting my whole life for that are finally coming together, that are finally just getting started now, and I'm just, it's exciting. And you know, I don't know, but yeah, I hope this blessed someone. Maranatha, everyone. I will see you soon in the clouds. Jesus is almost here. God bless you guys. Peace.